as the bowler post. Bowler name Shubham? Simon.
So, welcome at the CNB T20 live final. We're streaming directly from Loyalist Rugby Field in Fredericton. It seems a fantastic day for cricket. Great way to finish off the season. Wonderful weather. So, Fredericton Loyalist Cricket Club versus DF Cricket Club, which have emerged to be the two best teams in the league. Fredericton won the toss and opted to have a bowl first. Likely backing up their chasing skills.
Go Simon! Let's go Simon! Go Loyalist!
Bottom and Shubham. And Simon Rose.
So, got Simon Rose opening, right arm pace over.
Go big boy! Let's go big boy!
Into Shavankar and Gautam, two of the stars from one of our last games. And they will settle top the ball 2 points.
Go boys!
Good start for Loyalist. Hoping to see a lot more dot balls in this innings. Ball 2, and the length is not quite there. And the umpires give a signal for the full amount. Maximum, second ball of the over. So, maybe a little bit of jitters as everyone's trying to just find their comfort zone. Gautam certainly doesn't seem to be needing any warm-ups. He's come in warmed up. Coming in for the third ball. Right arm over again. Much better length, but still manages to clear the fielder. Short pyramid wickets. And the umpire will signal. Umpire signals 4 to get the boundary. So already 2 boundaries in the over. Dieppe will certainly fancy this as a start. Oh, great Yorker. There's a chance, but keeper is all the way back. No one makes it in time. Really good work by the non-striker there. On their toes, running into the danger end.
Oh, really?
So, 2/3 of the over down, 2 balls left. Be hoping to find their rhythm. The Loyalist get into some kind of shape. Simon in at the last ball. Much better length. Umpire's arms stay down. That is a good comeback from Simon. Maybe just a little bit of jitters coming in. It is a bit chilly today, so bowlers might need a little bit more to get going, but certainly much better end to the over. The middle kind of got a bit loose, but finishes the first over with 11 up. So you have to consider that that over is a win for DCC.
If they can keep their averages over 10, I think that's the name of the game right now in the T20 format. I think the field is the field is pretty good, so any shot that they can strike between the gaps is going to be a hit.
Right, and on this field, you know that it's definitely a batter's pitch, like the much smoother artificial turf, concrete, asphalt, jute, all the pitches that you mentioned here definitely have more predictable bounce. So it's really up to the bowlers to manage their flexibility. So Akshan coming in. First over of the innings.
Number 37 comes in.
High-paced bowler, very athletic, tall bowler.
I have this one.
Can definitely make use of the bounce in a pitch like this. Which might be giving away a little bit. The two fielders outside are deep backward square leg and third all the way back. Strong appeal. But no interest from the umpires.
But I know you're answer. I can, but because it's gonna go.
So we're right in the firing line for the leg side shots. Tries again. Oh, miscommunication, and that ends up being costly. Have a run out at the striker's end. Umpires consulting. Reminds me a bit of a much slower run out, Jaunty Rhodes version. Seems to be some intense debate. We want to say good thinking by the fielder there. They saw that the non-striker hadn't been tempted, and probably safer to keep the ball in hand. So good presence of mind there by Shashpad. And Shrikant is the next batter in, number 22. He will be on strike. And you have to think that for their great first over that DCC had, that might be just a big silly mistake that might end up changing an early run out. Lining up for his and it's called wide by the umpires. This over is proving to be a much better start than the kind of another shot ball. Driven straight down, but picked off at mid-off. Down, sorry. And, just scampered through for a single. DCC DCC look to be just taking a moment to recompose themselves. This over going for only 1 so far, one wide. 2 balls left in the over. Ball is up in the air. Oh, but it lands safe, and they'll take the single. Yeah, the ball just went to backward leg, but didn't quite carry all the way. Fielder steaming in. But just coming up short. Last ball of the over. Umpire immediately signals wide. Last ball of the over. Good length, driving length, but safely into the hands of Hemant at long off, or lead off. So currently 7.5 RPO, which is a bit of a slowdown compared to the first over, but still lots of cricket to be played today. Simon is back with the second over to take some lessons maybe from Akshan. See what adjustments can be made. DCC will be hoping for more fireworks. Oh, very tight single. Oh, just going down. Those kind of balls are pretty hard to field, considering the ground conditions, so might be ruining the chance, but overall those are very tough when you have such an uneven bounce on the field. Left-hander at the crease. Oh, not ball, straight back to the bowler. Next ball rolling in. Some animated arms in the air from Loyalist. Great Yorker length, right on the toes. And half of the over, much better over. At least I'm sure Simon will be much happier with the way this one has gone so far. The slower ball and strong appeal. We have not seen this. Yes, we get the single. So great take action at slightly backward point there. The slower ball really seemed to have tripped up the batter, and Srikanth goes for so DCC captain in, Afzal coming in.
Well, maybe they're not a good travel.
So great comeback over from Simon after, you want to call it a little bit of nerves in the first?
We'll say it was a warm-up over.
On a day like this, it can't be faulted. So you have to ask, how big of a role will that toss play in a game like this?
That's right.
I think maybe with the heat and the picking up a bit. A strong appeal for catch it keeper there. Umpire not interested at all. One run, 1 wicket from the over so far. And all of a sudden that run rate's all the way down to 5.6.
You've done it 100 times, and I've done it so
Finish with one more dot. Fantastic comeback over. So 16 runs for 2 wickets with 3 overs completed. We have to think advantage Team Loyalist for now. But as we've seen before, don't ever discount anyone until it's over. There are players that can absolutely put the foot on the gas. Akshan in for his second over. Oh! Castle! Straight through. Umpire is taking a little walk to get the stump back. Oh, we have 2.5 stumps. Absolute dominant delivery by Akshan. So we'll take a moment here as we replace the stumps. Loyalist firmly in the driving seat of this game. Great bowling spell by Akshan so far that seems to have inspired. A strong start for Loyalist here. Shashank Naidu coming in. Shashank with a great batting record. Excellent highest score of 133 not out. Striking at just under 100. Definitely someone capable of putting up a big score. And with the situation his team finds themselves in right now, that's definitely what they're going to be asking from him. Captain and the new batter will definitely have to work on building some partnership here. Ultimately what you want, especially when you find yourself in a situation like this, is you really want to focus on making sure you can bat for the total 20 overs. Right now they'll just be thinking, keep those wickets in hand, we can accelerate later, but with the loss of 3 quick wickets like that, you definitely want to make sure that you're not giving away cheap wickets.
That is right.
Akshan will be buoyed by his past couple of balls. He's delivered 7 balls and only conceded 4 runs. Picked up a wicket and a run out during his one of his overs. So Shashank on strike. That will be called leg, just drifting down leg side. Coming in again. Just off the leg. Get a quick single. And umpire signals leg byes. And at this point, I'm sure DCC will be happy to take runs anyway they can get away. just looking to play the ball late down to third and doesn't get it right. Drags it, knocks it back onto the stumps, and that is the fourth wicket for only 18 runs. DCC in all sorts of trouble here. Is this a case of home field advantage, or is it just
I would say, like, whenever during batting, one of the finest would choke. And I think this is a perfect case of choking. During the finals, I mean, when it really matters, some of the top players we have seen in, even in international matches, they would choke. So I would say, yes, some sort of home ground advantage. However, most of the players are choking, and they are thinking that either they need to save wickets or do they need to score runs. So I think it is kind of like a bittersweet dilemma.
well, the game situation has now decidedly made the decision for them. The name of the game they'll be playing here is just stay in, face the balls. So after 3.5 overs, DCC is 18 for 4. 4 very important wickets down. So next batter up is Kunal Shah, coming in at the striker's end. Have a quick conference, maybe not too many words exchanged there. I think the goal is very clear. Akshan absolutely delivering the spell of his life. So, 3 balls left in this over. And we will get a wide signal. A ball just drifting down leg side. Akshan with a very short run up, a very muscle bowler-esque form. Coming in for the next ball. This one goes wide again. I'm sure he's got some goodwill built up, but probably won't want to push it too far.
Yeah, that's right.
Just some words of encouragement from the skipper and the keeper. Short ball. Just watch it run straight to the fielder, deciding against the run very wisely. Second last ball of the over. Bringing out the bouncer, which is a very effective tool on these kinds of pitches. If you have the bounce, that is the one thing that does work in your favor.
I think the umpires has already warned about the 1 bouncer allowed per over. So
1 up, so that will be it for the over. Great ball. Just hitting that real awkward length where it just cramps the batter for room.
what a stare. There's a stare down between the batsman and the bowler.
Tale as old as time. The angry bowler against the angry batter. You know, us fast bowlers are an angry bunch.
That's right. And I think the name of the game is, keeping your cool, keeping your head, and not get played by the other person's game. So whoever keeps their cool in this game would be the one who would get victor. And stare downs are just to instigate someone to lose their rhythm, lose their cool, and their concentration. So I think it's one of the strategies, implied by a lot of players. So let's see what happens.
And you'd think that definitely it's working in the bowler's favor right now much more than it is in the batter's favor. So Simon coming in, being called on for a third over. That ball might just sneak in. It's just under the waist. The bowler will feel like they maybe got away with one there. But, of course, if you ask the bowler, they'll probably say it was all according to plan.
Yeah, but he'll take it firm. You don't like the throw? He's going after Buddy with the wicket.
Simon into Shasha. And this will get called wide. I don't like Simon. And things are heating up, both cricket-wise and temperature-wise, a little bit. A little bit more comfortable, maybe. You'll see all the players get a bit more animated as the temperature picks up. And another full toss. Oh, run out chance. Not picked up cleanly. And you have to say, quite an aggressive field by Loyalist right now. They seem to be going for the kill here with lots of fielders short end.
Gotta love the energy. They're all in, they're all engaged, and they are giving their 100% right now. Every ball they're going for the wicket or a run out or a dive. So
got a slip, a gully, a point, third. So you're assuming that the balls are going to be full and looking for that off stump line or that fourth stump line. Got a deep cover here. Fielder sends the batter back. No run. Only two so far off the over, so Simon continuing where he left off to have one from the second over. Another great delivery. You can really see that. Close call there. No backing up, and they will steal a second. Wow, the bowler will certainly not be happy with that.
It's sort of a bittersweet today because yesterday was the final T20 overs match between DCC and Loyalist, who were the finalists for the league, and DCC stole that away from Loyalist yesterday, and I think today is the T20 finals, so it seems the aggression is coming back, and I think they're coming back with a vengeance.
Revenge on their mind. Another full toss, but works out. And, you know, sometimes those full tosses can be deceiving. You know, you think, oh, juicy full toss, gonna have a big swing at it, but, you know, I was just watching some analysis, and then nowadays bowlers are using full tosses as actual bowling deliveries. I'm not sure that's what we're getting here, but point being, they can be one of those false little morsels that you think you're getting something out of, and instead you get a wicket. So yeah, the batters are going to have to be on their toes here, make sure that they're picking up all the variations, any and all variations. Short ball, and that is just painfully smacked over mid-wicket. Great shot there. Punel picked up the length of that delivery very quickly. Wasted no time in sending it. So the current run rate just hovering around just over 5. And another one picked up very well there, and that one will roll away for 4. Backward of square leg. soft moment or two for Loyalist, and run rate's picking up again. DCC will continue in this game. Just making sure that they're not but also making sure that they respect the amount of wickets that they have. Wide signal by the umpire. Picked up again, and this one will go all the way. Fantastic shot there. And maybe just a loose over coming in from Akshan here. Was doing well. And maybe just took his foot off the pedal a little bit.
I mean, you gotta give the credit to the batsman where it's due, right? So Kunal is a great batsman. I think when he's a match-winning batsman, and in the past he has won many matches based on his talent. So
and coming right our way. The commentator's box is getting in on the action. Umpire signals 4. Ball picked up and dispatched square on leg side. So 2 balls left in the power play. And this one's straight up in the air. Safe hands underneath, and that is another wicket. So good comeback from Akshan. Yep, looking in all kinds of trouble right now.
Winston, catch.
The current score is 42 for 4 wickets after 5.4 overs, 5.5 overs. So 1 ball left in the power play. Tarun Patel, next batter in, will be taking strike for the last ball of the power play. Apologies there. The umpires have decided that they crossed, so Shashank taking strike. Akshan is the last ball. And they will settle for the dot ball. Thought about running, ultimately decided against it. So, after the power play, 42 runs, 5, and a run rate of 7 per over. Although not in and of itself a bad run rate, you have to think with those amount of wickets down, that run rate won't be lasting.
Right, I mean, in order to defend here at this particular ground, I think a team would need around 160 to 180 runs because it is a batter's pitch. So we'll see how it works out and go from there.
I believe the innings average is around 165 for Loyalist field, so exactly that. You'd have to think that anything less than 140 is not really going to be that much of a struggle, so they're going to have to see what they can do to really try and keep that 7, but at the same time manage their wickets so that they don't find themselves in that position where they don't bat out the entire innings. Simon back again, so it seems like Loyalists have decided that they're going to play a bit of gamble to see if they can use the full overs, the full 4 from from the starting bowlers. And maybe extract just one more wicket that would have DCC in all kinds of trouble. That's youngest ball. It's signaled wide. Down nice. Tails up in the field. Oh, close chance there. You'd have to think a direct hit would have been gone. The batter miles to cover, nowhere near the crease. You have to wonder, maybe this is just some nerves going to DCC because feeling the scoreboard pressure. Maybe pushing forward. Circumstances, that one is going to be called one for the batter's head. You have to say so far fairly economic despite the initial start. Can you finish strong? Just past the fielder. And they'll just call it a single. Much better decision to run there.
I think at this stage, they just need to focus on the singles and not take any risky runs because they don't have any wickets left.
Exactly. Another dot ball.
Great encouragement from the team itself. The captain bucking up their players to keep motivated, just keep your head in the game.
And ultimately, that's what you have to do. In this situation, it's a final. You find yourself in a less than ideal position, but what you want to do is make sure that whoever is in can get you as much as you can, give you the biggest possible target you can get to defend. Slower ball again, but the batter is ready. Just going for the dot. So, right now, Simon going for an economy of just under 4. Can he finish strong with his last ball and seal that great bowling spell? Ball is up in the air, but it will land safe and just a single. And that concludes Simon Rose's 4 overs. Excellent performance. So now the question is here, do they bring Akshan back and say, hey, let's try and go for the kill here? Or do you think they would try and save some overs for later? We know that they have a whole plethora of other really good bowlers that can do a good job. So as a captain here, what would your thoughts be? Do you go for the kill?
I would have utilized Akshan because, if a bowler is getting 1 wicket per each over, a wicket, is worth it. So right now, I think, but they decided to change, so they're doing their duty.
And it seems to be a sort of like-for-like bowler replacement. You've got the tall, big, powerful bowler that really hits the deck hard. So maybe hoping that they'll get some of the same out of the bowler here. So again, their duty coming in, and that will be signaled wide. So again, drifting down that side. And you'd have to think that Loyalist would be happy so far, but maybe a few too many wides for their liking.
Yeah. They have given unusually a lot of wides, but I think they're just trying to confuse the batsmen, and then, you know, if they're expecting a wide, they will throw the ball in, and then they're getting the wickets that way.
Just a nice clean straight drive past the bowler. Single there. Another shot just through the offside there. And this is what you'd think you'd want from DCC. Just rotate the strikes. They try and take the game as deep as you can right now. Don't lose any wickets. Straight up in the air, but there is no fielder there, and that will be an easy 4 over the wickets. And certainly some welcome runs for DCC. Fielders have been moved a little bit. So 5 outs. Got long on, deep mid wicket. Got a deep, wide-ish fine leg and a third, all out of the circle. So with that, the run rates quietly crept back up to 7. You think that's exactly what DCC needs at this point. Just a few boundaries, just bide your time, wait for the bad balls, make sure you use them, and otherwise get your singles in.
8 off you.
So we are at 56 for 5 wickets after 8 overs. Batter's having a bit of a chat, saying, "Hey, maybe keep up what we've been doing. Let's keep this. Don't take any unnecessary risks."
Brought in a spinner, Pushkar Joshi.
And Pushkar, left arm spinner, had a great performance. Very economical bowler.
Right.
As someone that I faced in the nets myself, I can say excellent areas. Always putting the ball in an area where you have to be on your toes.
Come on, Pushy boy!
So, what is the strategy here? Seems to be coming round into the right-hander, and you have to say, good shot there by the batter, just finding the gap, not trying to overplay anything at this stage.
Right.
Just nice and clean strokes on the ball. Again, there are those lengthened lines that we're talking about. The Pushkar hits so consistently. And that is exactly it. Pushes back the off stump. And Shashank will leave for 3 runs. And that was really, you'd want to say, from a left-hand spinner's perspective, your ideal ball. Coming around, the ball straightening, and hitting the top of off. And not where we thought the wicket would come from, but wicket nonetheless.
I mean, he got the job done. So it was a great change by the captain, bringing in the spinner, and he delivered.
those left arm bowlers always seem to be able to just provide something new, something different that troubles the batters. Mitesh, trim deep. Next batter in will be taking strike. And DCC find themselves 6 wickets down. And they are only in the 9th over. Pushkar coming in again. All the pressure firmly on DCC here, which you think is going to result in either scoreboard pressure by dots or wickets. But good shot there just to get himself off strike. I think maybe give the strike to the better batter. Higher order batter. Oh, great, well pick up. And the outfield might have a good place to run still. Fielder slipping, but the batter's deciding against the run. So there we see the scorecard. Only 3 double digits, otherwise it's looking a bit like a phone book. Like a phone number there. You'd think that if they're going to put up any defendable total, all the remaining batters will have to make sure to hit double digits at least. So current projected score with the run rate is just over 130, which you would think would be not enough, but something to bowl at. The question is, can they keep wickets in hand? And as we've said before, we got excited last game, but it's not, you can't really tell until both teams have batted what the conditions are and what the actual true reflection of the pitch will be. But you have to think that this is not looking like a par score.
No, it doesn't.
Strong appeal, and it is given. Oh, and DCC lose another wicket. Doody with great delivery. Taken by Anvesh at keeper. Very safe hands, Anvesh. Won't drop any. Score 59-7. Next batter in will be Parth. So well into the bowlers now, but don't discount their batting. They'll still definitely put up a fight and capable of hitting a long ball. You have to say, great captaincy so far from Loyalist.
Good strategy. And well executed.
That one will just cut off. Captain himself making a cameo. Speaking of the devil, just hustling to cut off the single at long off. And here you'd have to think too, given that they only have right-handers left, there's a strong advantage. Run there, but no real danger. Good running by Diaz. So almost at the halfway stage of the innings here. As we mentioned, the score itself, not a bad score, but it's those wickets in hand that will tell the biggest story nailing a Yorker. And that's what bowling is all about in New Brunswick. It's making sure you've got your line, your lengths correct. This one we signaled wide, slipping down my side. Again, they're looking to finish the second over, going for a fairly economical 5 and over so far, picking up 1 wicket. Overall, great bowling performance so far. And that is it. We're at the halfway of the first innings. 61 runs, 3 wickets left in hand, going at a run rate of 6.1. Pushkar back for his second over, going for only 3 in his first and picking up a wicket. Not much more you can ask of a bowler. And coming around, oh, strong call there. I'll just beat everyone for a single. Maybe looking for a second one. Getting a signal for buys. And signaling like buys, so just cutting off the pad there. Pushkar with some deceptive deliveries. And just picking the gap. Running for a single. Fielding cleaned up by the captain. Sticking to around the wicket. Just finds the gap there between the short, mid-off, and point. Pretty big gap. And slight misfield. Forward point. All the fielders in the circle are fairly close up, and you think that with that round the wicket coming in, you're maybe thinking about an odd bounce or two that can just get you a ball up in the air. And that is the over. Pushkar going for 4 runs this over. So run rate just hovering around 6. And, you think that if DCC can maybe put out another 5 or 6 overs like this, then it would maybe give them a bit more of a challenging score that they can bowl at.
I mean, in cricket, you never really know until the very last ball. So, you know, these batsmen can, you know, stick. I mean, their main objective should be to break this partnership and, you know, keep knocking the wickets down. They only have 3 left. So currently, I think, you know, their batting strategy and their bowling strategy are, you know, in a battle at the moment. And, you know, the Loyalist strategy right now is to create more pressure, keep more fielder in the in-circle, you know, so that they're not able to steal singles. This way it's going to create pressure and they'll end up losing wickets. So,
strong appeal. Umpires not interested. And when the batting team has only 66 runs on the board, you can think that that's a strategy you can afford. Big swing, but sails through to the keeper's hands for a dot.
Was that appeal second one or first one?
I get all the gear in the car, so maybe, I mean, it's not going to take very long.
And that one's up in the air. Here's the infield, and they will just take an easy single. A very loopy slow ball. Oh, misfield, and that will just concede one. So just for the viewers out there, to give some statistics about Loyalist Field, 265 is the highest score, 47 is the lowest. The highest chase that happened here was 170. The average inning scores of 164 for the first and 123 for the second. So, as mentioned, if DCC managed to eke out something here, they might just be trying to comfort themselves with the fact that the second innings tends to be a lot lower. But ultimately, I think at this point, that's cold comfort.
Right. You can only see the the taste of blood in Loyalist's mouth, and they're just going for the kill right now. So they are quite aggressive. Their field setup is quite aggressive, and they're not worried about the boundaries. They're worried about getting these partnerships broken off and taking these wickets.
So Loyalist wins 58% of the matches where they chase. So they'll be feeling buoyed by that fact. So, in the 13th over here, just an easy single.
Drag the bat. They're batting far. Let's go, Pushy. Keep dragging, boys.
Pushkar in his third over. That one's just through the gap to the deep fielder. 2.5 overs done for Pushkar. Another dot ball. Really economical bowling, and you have to say that's the asset that a really good left-handed spinner can be.
Right, it just slows the run rate down, especially in T20.
And it's up in the air. There's a chance coming. Oh, and the fielder slips, just loses his footing. Lucky break. A lucky break there for Yep. Great fielding. Cuts off the 2+ runs. Who was the fielder? Dilip at Gully. Excellent. Apologies. Got this duty at Gully. Both the batters striking at just 50.
Master effort.
Has been called upon. Let's see what he can finish with. Only having gone for 12 so far. And that's just off the leg. batter in. So at this point, Loyalist just 2 wickets away. Strong appeal, hands up in the air, hands back down. Some uncomfortable moments for the batter. Left in the over. That will be another dot ball. He can finish with a dot ball here. That gives him a run rate of only 3 per over and 2 wickets. Excellent bowling performance by any standards. He decides that is not good enough and picks up another wicket. Legit goes for the duck, and yep, truly in trouble right now. Final batter in for Dieppe, we said. And you think maybe it's, we've seen this before where a team has to really pick themselves up. They put on a really strong performance, and then the next game they just don't seem to have that same energy levels that they can find. And maybe that long final yesterday just sapping the energy out of DCC a bit.
And late parting, celebrations, so that could take a toll on you.
Either that, or we have to find out what Loyalists have been eating, what's their refueling strategy, because it seems to be working today.
One more! Come on,
Pushkar back for another over. This one will be his last. Now, one of the things that a score like this does is it really affords a chasing team to be able to bat with no pressure. They know that they're not under any kind of run rate pressure. They know that they can just keep their wickets, pick off the bad balls, ball up in the air. And with that mindset, you can just really take your time, build your innings, not be too concerned. Trying to go for the shot there, but captain says no. That one sneaks through. Projected score dropping below 100. Deciding against the run there, very wisely. And last ball of Pushkar's spell, only 11 runs conceded. And that one just beats everyone. and they will just take a single. So, excellent figures for Pushkar, finishes with an economy of 3 and 1 wicket. And there we go. Only 3 double digits there. Similarly, 3 ducks. So at the end of the 15th over, we are 73 for 9 wickets. Who is the next bowler?
Shooby-doo.
Shubnam. Bowling right arm pace, coming over. Deep mid wicket, long on, long off. Third. And deep backward square leg. First ball of the over, and it is a full toss.
They're going again.
Run out chance, but possibly to the wrong end there. DCC will feel like they maybe got away with one there. And this will be a no ball. Free hit upcoming. Umpire signals for the free hit. They will not take the run.
I mean, the batsman is trying to protect the other batter who's a bowler. He's a pure bowler. So Nitesh is trying to, be smart in the activity. There's only 1 wicket left. So Nitesh will score 4s or a double. So I think that's the strategy they're going with at the moment.
Definitely the strategy that they have to follow. Cannot risk a wicket at this point without adding at least a couple more runs. Just take that.
They were trying to protect Musib.
And so here's hoping Musib survives too. So remain return strike back to the better of the batters, more experienced. One ball left, the over having gone for 4 so far. Ball. And that is the end of the 16th. The 4 overs left to go. We're only at 77. 1 wicket left in hand. Aksham with an over still left.
Afzal.
3 from Shubham. And Hemant has 4 left. And they have decided to bring Akshan on for his final over.
Yeah, so
Seemingly going all in on attack here.
that was beautiful. Like, now I remember it. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Runs off the bat, out to third, and they are pushing for the second, and they will comfortably get it. Ball just trickling in.
Like, I managed to see it. Because I play with you guys, so I don't have anything to do. So, a little bit torn. My heart is like torn a little.
So run rate has now dropped under 5. Please, Loyalists.
See you guys? You're outside the tire.
Akshan steaming in. This is just a tough ball. So far, only 2 off the over. That one straight down the wicket to long and long off, fighting each other for the ball there. But, long on winning, and as mentioned,
The batters are gonna
denied the single.
the batters are only gonna take a double, a 4, or a 6. They're not running a single.
Can't afford to bowler on strike, especially to very strong Akshan today. You want to make sure you've got your best batter facing this over. Big swing. No connection. The Bell network of batters. Slightly expensive from Akshan, but picking up 3 wickets, being very valuable. Turned around. Maybe just looking to get a single on the last one there. Get back on strike. So at the end of the 17th, we are 79 runs up. 1 wicket in hand. And now we'll have him set on strike. Come back to Apologies, the captain decided to take the ball in hand. He wants to end this right here, right now. Coming in for his first ball of the innings. Great Yorker there. Batter just puts some bat on the ball, guides it away from the stumps. They managed to scamper a single. Balls left in the innings. First boundary in progress. Just wide of long on. Nitesh deciding to up the run rate a little bit, which is currently hovering at just under 5. Hit strongly through the offside, and they're pushing for 2. And in the end, they should get it comfortably. And you'd think at this stage, if they had a few more wickets in hand, they'd be feeling a bit more competitive. But definitely going to have to play a fine balance, a tightrope act here to balance the striking. Oh, this is up in the air. Will the fielder make it? Oh, strong intent, but just beyond the fielder, and they will get 2. This over, going for a lot more, which Kip certainly won't mind. Hemant getting his radar going. Batter just has to defend.
How did you know that?
So I'll be looking for a single, probably off this last ball. Just assessing his options. Nitesh with the highest score so far for Dieppe at 20. Slower ball, and that's straight to the fielder. Oh, a run out chance. But no one there to collect. So, the second most expensive over of the game so far. 2 overs left to go. Captain just running some drinks for the batters, maybe giving them a word of advice or 2. Who will be bowling next? Seems like they have Shashwat. Shashwat coming in for his first over of the game.
Shashwat?
Yes. He's got a great Yorker. He's got a great Yorker. Oh, and this one will be wide. You'd think as a small landmark, DCC will be looking for 100 at least, see if they can hit triple digits. Strong shot, but it will not carry, not make the boundary, so just to one off, comfortably picked up by Sushil. Up in the air, but it'll clear the fielder. Will they get 2? Yes, they will run through for 2. 10 balls left in the innings. As you can tell, it's pretty chilly. Fielders with some protection on there, keeping the ears warm. hands, body movement.
यार सही यार सही डाल रहा है
Streaming here from today, chilly but sunny New Brunswick.
शाबाश यार
There is that Yorker
बहुत
that
सही है
we
लड़का
talked
बहुत सही
about.
है
Declining those signals. They want to make sure that they're not giving up any balls for the 11th batter to face. 2 balls left in the over. That one is deposited. Misses the line and it goes straight down the ground. And that is the danger of that Yorker, is that if you nail the length, it's an excellent ball, but if you miss the length by any margin, it will be going. So, yep, 98. Last ball of the over. Takes out the stump, unfortunate for DCC. Loyalist will be happy. So, after 19 overs, we are 98 for 9. Final over coming up. You can see their excellent performance by Akshan and Simon, all picking up some wickets. 2-3 first, which is always a great asset to the team. So we're in the final over. Yep, at just 98. 1 wicket left in hand. We have 7 strike. Hemant with the last over. And here we'll be wondering, the famous recent debate, will the non-strikers stay in their crease? Or will they try and sneak? Of course, lots of divided opinions on that, but definitely seems to be the cricket topic making the rounds right now. If you were to ask the non-striker at this point, they'd definitely be not in favor. They'll be to take every advantage they can get. Great shot, and that one is just going to run behind point for a single. And so, DCC, from a very tough start, are now just 1 short of triple digits. Four balls left in the first innings of the game, with Loyalist decidedly in the driver's seat. Big strike, but will find the fielder. So only a single, that brings up triple figures for DCC late into the 20th. So will they be looking for a single here? Will they be saying just go for a strike? Sure, they'll take whatever they can get. Oh, a bottom edge that carries past the keeper. Fool everyone. That's 101 runs. 2 balls left in the over. And you're going to assume that we basically have 2 free hits to finish.
Yeah, that's right.
DCC would have certainly hoped for a little more to bowl at. And this one is up in the air to mid-wicket. Will it land safe? It does land safe, just kept inside. And they will run through for 2. In and of itself, not a bad partnership, but you want a bit more at the end of your innings. Last ball of the innings. What can Emma do here? And just fizzles out for a single. Umpire signals like bye. And that is it for the first innings. So, Dieppe Cricket Club finishing with 104 for 9. Loyalist putting in a great bowling performance. We will now be taking the innings break for this T20 final in sunny New Brunswick. We will see you shortly for our second. And welcome back to the second innings of this New Brunswick T20 final. We have Anvesh and Hemant in for Loyalist. And Kunal opening the bowling.
Actually, I like a better door than a window, buddy.
So checking the mic volume was 100. Just checking the mic volume was 100. It was good.
So uphill battle here for DCC. Advantage.
Nice, yeah, short, yeah,
Loyalist. And Loyalists really do have the luxury here of being able to take their time.
Win a ball a match.
They don't need to take any unnecessary risks. From DCC's perspective, they're going to have to make sure that every ball is where it needs to be. Can't afford things like wides, as you just saw. You have to think that they're going to have to keep those down to a minimum. So, left-hander in. The field is deep and wicked and forward deep square leg. Go straight over, and this will be wicked. Let's maybe take it too easy. First wickets, only 3 runs. Anvesh goes for and here comes the tricky part for Loyalist. It can seem like they're very in control, and all of a sudden you find yourself 3 wickets down, and it changes the complexion of the game. So for DCC here, an excellent start. Exactly what they would have been hoping for. So from their perspective, they'll be looking to just keep the pressure on. Nothing easy. Loyalists here just need to make sure that they don't let complacency creep in. So Dilip next up on strike for Loyalist. Very powerful striker of the ball, also left-hander. So they maintain the left-right combo. Absolutely amazing start for Kunal. He'll be very happy. He is very consistent with his innings. Last ball of the first over. Only 3 runs, 1 wicket. Just guided through the fielders. Will it make the boundary just short? They'll run back for 2. Five from the first over, but there is that big wicket of Anvesh. So everyone just tentatively feeling each other right now. Loyalists looking to just compose themselves, make sure that they stick to the plan. DCC might sense smell a little bit of blood in the water here and hoping that they can make something work. Shumanka next in. UNB student. Running in for his first ball of the innings. Strong appeal, but it has been called wide. The flight school coming to check out some cricket from the air.
All right.
Helicopter passing by. Even the pilots need their daily dose of cricket. And that is wide again. So just struggling to find his radar a little bit here.
I think they're maybe following the same strategy as Loyalist. You know, they came out with a lot of white balls and then a wicket, then some more, then a wicket. So let's see if it's the same pattern.
There seems to be a lot of tentative pushing at the ball by the batters. Not a lot of confident stroke play, not a lot of confident leaving. It all seems to be, both teams are just feeling each other out at the moment, seeing where this tussle is going. That one just catches an edge, flies over the fielder, goes down to third, collected for just a single. And you can tell Diep's got a bit more energy in the field here. They sense that they've got a chance. Something's opened up a bit for them. A lot more energetic in the field after that wicket. The right-hander back on strike, so just making their adjustments. So the fielders that we have out are long on and a deepened wicket. And you'd want to think that they'd want to go at about 4 and over, no less, to slowly build, keep those wickets in hand, because you know, you have 1 or 2 batters that accelerate a little bit. It's easy to make up 20, 30 runs. Another flash of the bat.
Yeah.
So the required run rate for Loyalist, 5.29. Just steal a quick single. Some good fielding there, but the batters are safe. Hemant is well in his crease. And another fairly economical over. Current run rate still under 5. Not too far from the required. Last ball of the over coming up. finds the gap, and they will run for two. Quick turn. They will finish the over with two. Loyalist going ahead of the required run rate. You have to say, though, what an awesome rivalry. One wins the T40 and then back again for the T20. So Dilip on 3, Hemant on 3 as well. Currently taking the strike. Kunal Shah coming back for his second over. Some discussion on the finer details of the fielder placement. They want long off a bit wider. Misfield there. That was a potential chance there. Left-right combination, forcing that reshuffle there. So deep square leg and long on. Out of the circle. Nice drive, but straight too long off. Wind picking up slightly. Might cause some problems for the batters a little bit, playing into it or down with it, assist the bowlers, get some swing one way. Loyalists say no thank you. Stay in our crease. And just guided down straight to the fielder, but throw is wide and they make the single. So, after a bit of a frantic start, things seem to be more settled now. Oh, top edge, the ball is straight up in the air. Fielder underneath it, and they put it down. Lifeline extended to Hemant. DCC will definitely be ruining that chance. How big will that be? That's a huge turning point, you know, being down 14-2 in 3 overs. In a game as tight as this, every single chance needs to go. Catches win matches. And unfortunate for Diep there, the ball just not making it to hand. Another one in the air. But this one clears the fielder, turn around for 2, and comfortable running. And there it is, just another one of those cases where make a small mistake, it costs the team, and then right after, they put 2 more runs on the board. Oh, umpire signal that it is indeed only 1. little bit of indiscipline there. Here we get the signal. Will is still looking at 5 and over as it stands, which they will be completely fine with. Not putting in an admirable performance so far, only conceding 4 and over.
Last one was a dead ball.
There was 1 ball left. Umpires called in late.
Yeah, then 2.5 should be a double, right?
He was 1 short.
There's 1 shot.
Did you see the signal?
They called it, I didn't see, sorry.
Here we are into the 4th over. Shabankar bowling. Trying to steal a run there. Living by the edge of their seat. Just a bit more wind picking up across the pitch, slightly diagonal. Shabankar is currently bowling into the wind, pushing the ball from leg side to the offside for the batter, the left-hander. Run called off, smartly so. Good fielding in a direct hit just to keep the batters honest. Both batters sitting on 6.
Shot!
And that one sails over all the fielders' head, backward a point, and that will be 4. So a run rate over 5. Current run rate over the required, so Loyalist happy at this point. 2/3 of the way through the power play. Strong strike. Goes nowhere.
It's okay.
Just the one boundary so far from conceded by Shabankar in his spell so far.
the up was in 5 overs. The up was at around 40 runs.
Loyalist going a bit slower, but more importantly, they have a few more wickets in hand at this stage. 2 more. So still a very comfortable looking chase at this point, 84 from 96. And you really think they just want to keep it ticking and take a few boundaries when they come their way. Call that wide. Really here, just picking your boundaries will get you there. You don't have to go searching for the boundaries. Just wait for the bad balls, pick them off, and that should take Loyalist home. And that one is hit into the gap. Eventually picked up by Long.
Come on, lads, come on, lads.
They run through for 2. Loyalist seeming to settle a bit more at the crease now. And this one is up in the air, but will land short of the fielder. He'll just take the single. Just slowly building the innings here. Quarter of the way through the chase, for almost a quarter of the way through the overs, so right on pace for Loyalist. Says no, we'll just make sure that one stays out. And so just thinking here about how you want to approach the power play. Are you going to say, when you're this far ahead, you say, okay, well, maybe we'll try and maximize the last over the power play, we can afford to give up a wicket, or do you just say, we'll just keep going through?
I think the strategy that they're utilizing is that, one batsman would hit and one would just, focus on the single doubles, keep the strike rotating, and I think that's pretty much the strategy that they're going with right now.
Find out if there's just sneaking a single there. And with running these singles, they're also just transferring the pressure back onto the bowler, especially with that right-left combination, forcing the bowler to adjust, never allowing the bowler any time to settle.
I think that was a good strategy by the captain who sent, because the previous batter, Anvesh, was a left-hander, and so they sent replacing a left-hander with a left-hander, keeping the mix-up so that it's quite difficult for them to adjust their field, and even the fielders would get tired.
They'll just stop at 2 there. Great shot, backward of point. Just lovely cut shot by Dilip. Run rate squeaking up there. And there is that adjustment of the line that is always hard for a bowler. No matter how good you are, it always takes a bit more brain power, a bit more thinking about. Same thing, risk the single, decides to hold on to it, wisely so. And that is 5 overs done. We are into the last over of the power play. Players looking for water. every day. You see some extra layers in the field. Loyalist is pretty comfortable at the moment. Third over. Loyalist will be looking for 2 off this one. In the end, an easy 2 for Loyalist. Maybe could have had 3 there, but at this stage, no need for them to take any risks. Only 74 needed. And that will be an action. Philippe deciding that the line length was not there, was not the right one, says thank you, I'll take it. Deposits it straight down the field over the bowler's head. Shabankar uncharacteristically under some pressure here. And those will be byes. Like bye signaled by the umpire and 4. Things going from bad to worse for Dieppe here. Required run rate well under 5 now. And it will be more of the same as the ball is rolling towards the boundary. Just short. He'll scamper back for 2. And almost a carbon copy repeat of the last ball. And this over turning out to be an expensive over. And a very subdued wicket, but wicket nonetheless. Umpire has signaled. And that one just going to hand. Straight through, caught at gully by Parth. So, making the wicket making the game a bit more interesting. Next up, into bat, Pushkar Joshi, who had a great performance with ball in hand. Let's see what he can bring with the bat. So, you have to talk here about how lucky Loyalists are in that division with a lot of left-handers, allowing them to keep that left-right combo. DCC will be saying that despite a couple of mistakes, we're still in it. Have to tell themselves that get a couple of wickets and that keeps them in the game. New batter taking strike. Shabankar will continue with the over. Last ball of the power play. And I'll say we'll take the dot, thank you. So, after the power play, Loyalists are 43 for 2, 8 wickets in hand. Chasing down a score of 105.
your trophies are among them. So I didn't bring it here. Oh, no.
Power play is over.
Where did they go? I don't know. We didn't even get them last year. My season has the people.
Tarun Patel will be the next bowler. First over after the power play.
I think I did for T20 as well.
Swing and a miss. And DCC answer with their own left-hander. Also coming round, so left arm round. Looking to keep that economy down and doing so successfully. 2 balls in. Huge shot, chance on the boundary, and missed. There are signals 4, and you got to think that 2 chances gone to deck. That's got to be.
It was a catch.
That's got to be dropping the chances for DCC. They'll definitely rue those 2 chances. They could have been 47 for 4. Had a bit more pressure on Loyalist.
Good shot, Emma!
Instead, find ourselves in the opposite situation. Loyalist still having a lot of wickets in hand here. Lots of time. The air, but it's over. Running towards the boundary. Stops just short, and they will take 2. So for Loyalists, this is simply just a game of keeping your composure, making sure that you don't do anything silly at this point. DCC have another great shot coming our way. Ball running towards the boundary. Just short. They'll get another 2. Loyalist just ticking along slowly here, quite steadily. You always want to talk about a good tussle in a game, and you really have to think that DCC has had 2 chances now that they put down that could have changed the game a lot and really just reversed the flow of pressure.
I think one of the best coaches in cricket, they're saying is, if the ball touches the hand, it is a catch. So, one of the catches which was missed, it was quite high, but no excuses here. And, there's not much wind, it's bright and sunny, and also, there should be no excuses despite, even if it's finals. So I think, they should, go all in, be more dedicated towards their intent and have some conviction in whatever they're trying to do.
It's just those soft moments, all it takes is one drop catch from 1 or 2 fielders, and all of a sudden, instead of the opposite team being 2 wickets down, they're 20 runs up, and you're looking at a completely different game. So Srijit in for his first. And just driven through the offside, running to the boundary and all the way across. Add 4 more to the total for Loyalist Cricket Club. Great shot by Pushkar there. Maybe just bowling to the left-hander, not quite in the right frame of mind yet. Let's see how Srijit responds. same direction, same shot, just shorter this time, and it will only be a single. So, with that in mind, like, you know, an over like this, because of the scoreboard, Loyalists have already got their run rate for the over. This really just takes so much pressure off them. All they need is a boundary or a couple of singles and a double for over, and that takes them home. But just starting with a boundary really just takes all the pressure off the batter. Another great shot, just played backward there. They're going to scamper on for two. Fielder backward of square, picking it up and bringing it in, but two conceded. This one is up in the air. That lands just short, won't go for four, but they'll run a comfortable two. Great effort by Bruno, but just not quite getting there in the end. Fingertip stuff here.
Okay. Maybe you can take some.
Shot. The ball getting pulled away. Great pass our commentary booth here for four. Himmons, the captain, deciding that this game needs to be done with. Adding four more to their tally. Required run rate under 3.5 now. More of the same. Another misfield. But this time only costing them one. And you have to say, the real theme here is the few misfields that have happened with DCC.
Yeah, I looked last week.
A few of those changed, and it could be a different game, but so far, the pressure may be telling a bit.
Yeah.
They're deciding to come back with Tarun, the left-handed spinner, coming around the wicket again, hoping to replicate some previous form, maybe trying to at least eke out a few more dot balls and get the run rate up. Bowling into the right-hander. Always have to be careful with that ball turning away. There's a big edge, but it runs all the way for four, backward of square. So a bit of a lucky break there. Not sure Hemant was entirely in control of that shot, even though he'd probably tell us differently. But nonetheless, Loyalists add 4 to their tally. Deciding to stick with around the wicket. Dot ball. Maybe a bit lucky there, but all great innings require a little bit of luck. Striking at over 100 now, which is a definite positive for Loyalist at the moment. Not needed, but certainly welcome. Risky single, chance for a run out, and another misfield. Misfield's really costing DCC.
Yep. 25.
2 balls left in the over. Won't be happy with the first boundary, but otherwise a fairly uneventful over. Definitely won't be ruining those missed chances. Miscommunication. Umpire is having a look. This could be close, but decides not on the cards there. Hemant reversing direction quickly enough and keeping the bat down. So Loyalist, 35 runs short of a huge victory here in the finals. 8 wickets in hand. And you have to feel all the pressure on the DCC bowlers right now. Straight to the fielder. Decide to just hang back. No rush. And that is the end of the 9th over. So at the end of the 9th, we are 70 for 2. Loyalist with 8 wickets in hand. Dieppe with a few misfields that they'll be ruining. We are here live with the T20 finals on a chilly but very sunny day in New Brunswick. Huge thank you to the Loyalist Club here. Nice facilities they have available to us. Great to see so many spectators out watching cricket. Parth running in for his first ball of the innings. Left armer. That one runs away for 4. Good start to the over. And Loyalists seem to be really just ticking along nicely here. Hemant putting up an impressive display of batting. 37 from 29. Long. Pushkar Joshi. Left-hander. A non-striker's end there. Only 31 needed now. Excellent Yorker. Ball just stays at the feet. Absolutely beautiful day for cricket here. Ball is up in the air. Musette takes a catch. Bowled by Parth. And Loyalists are 74 for 3. Hemant going after a very useful innings of 37 for 31. Striking at over 100. Next in is Shubham Verma. So, Loyalists maintaining the right-left combination. Yep, happy with the wicket there. After a bit of a shaky start, Parth is back with some really good figures there. Only 2 balls left to go in the over, 4 runs conceded. We have been informed that the striker and non-striker didn't cross, so the new batter will be in at the striking end. Wind gusting every now and then. You can see maybe the shirts waving in the wind a little bit. 2 balls short of the halfway mark. And you have to say, those 2 drop catches, 75 for 5 versus 74 for 3. Different complexion to the game. Loyalist just doing the smart thing here. I think that they just want to keep doing what they've been doing. Take it easy, make sure you're staying in, keep your wickets in hand. Take the runs that you can get. Don't take any unnecessary risks. And at the halfway point of the innings, 10 overs done. Still 74 runs. Loyalist with 7 wickets in hand. Some excellent batting performance from the Loyalist opener, Hemant. Contributions between Dilip and currently Pushkar. Tarun Patel back with his 3rd for the day, having done fairly well so far. Maybe a few unlucky boundaries, or one unlucky boundary in there, but otherwise very economic bowling. To the left-hander, deciding to come over. And they'll settle for the dot ball. Nice shot, just driven too long off with a single. Loyalist in need of 30 more runs to complete their chase in the T20 final. So, looking at just over 3 and over from this point on out. Wide? So run off the bat, but straight to the fielder. So far, very good over by Tarun Patel. Only conceding 2. 2 balls left to go. Looks to be troubling the right-hander somewhat. Bounce might be troubling the right-hander a little bit. That one runs off the bat. Down to 3rd. They're hustling through for 2. Make it comfortably in the end. last ball of the over. Big shot, but just carries too long on, and they'll take the single to finish the over. So at the end of the 11th, we are 80-3. Loyalist sitting in a commanding position at this point. So at this point, what are you saying to your players to try and get some energy into the field again? What are you doing? What bowling changes do you have? What's your strategy here?
I think at this moment, I mean, they need to start talking, and you know, they gotta start talking every ball, and you know, that's where the energy would come in. I mean, we've seen the, you know, the captain has, you know, has not been like talking at all right now at the moment, and the energy level has gone down, the morale's gone down at the moment. So I think as a captain, you know, it would be captain's job to kind of like buck up his players and, you know, make some noises, and, you know, be able to you know, provide them the energy that they are lacking at the moment.
Right, uphill battle at the required run rate, only 2.78 right now, so lots of work to do for DCC from this position. You can see Loyalist just happy to stand there and defend. No need to push, no need to play expansively. Just a nice little flick down leg side to get a single, rotate the strike. That left-right combination coming in again. Now the field will have to adjust, asking more of the bowlers. Another shot through the offside, hit fairly hard, but to the fielder, so they'll just get the single. Happily bringing out some test match skills. Another ball to the fielder. So only 23 runs needed. 49 balls left to get them. Last ball of the over. And we'll finish with the dot.
Just for that reason, like, then you take things too easy.
They won last yesterday, right? That's they went far away for a big part.
Arth finishing with a good rate. Putting up the fight. Not willing to let this go easy.
Today it was a very simple case of them being very hurt, them being in a celebration.
Just two runs off the last over. So excellent over for Yep. They'll be hoping they can make all of the last 8 overs look like that. So Museb for his first of the day. Controlling his length very well, which is the key, as we've mentioned multiple times, to batting on the surface, or bowling on the surface rather. Never run on a misfield. So 2 dots to start. So required run rate sitting at 3 currently. Will not give Loyalists too much concern at this point. Wide ball signal. Another excellent ball. A good over so far from Musep, just the solitary wide. Oh, commentator's curse. So, game seems to have quieted down a bit. Oh, another commentator's curse, and that is dispatched over mid-wicket, 1 bounce, and it goes for 4. Loyalists slowly creeping up towards that 105 they need. Great response by the bowler. Yet looking very subdued in the field. Perhaps sensing a bit of the inevitable at this point. And just past point. Are they scampering back for 2? They are. There's a chance, but the throw is wayward, and in the end, it's a comfortable 2. The push card just ticking the scoreboard over. So, at the end of the 13th, we're 90 runs for 3. So 7 wickets in hand for Loyalists here. They're looking to get only 2.14 per over. The current run rate at just under 7. 15 runs left. So, Tarun Patel back with another. Bit fortunate there. We have a no ball signal. Nope.
Umpire will not be unless I say yes.
Nope, not the call. Not sure what the umpire was signaling there.
I think he was checking the balls. Number of balls.
Oh, apologies. Just signaling the number of balls.
So number 5.
Pulled away. Will it make it all the way? And it just trickles over for 4 right next to the commentary box. Shubham with a 4.
There you go.
11 runs needed off 39. Driven into the gap, and they will pick up 2. And there is a run out. Rather bad communication, and Shulam has to go for 8. Run out, a wicket for DCC, but you have to think too little too late at this point.
And they got 1.
The second really wasn't on there, you'd have to think. Maybe just pushing a bit too much. But in the end, probably not that much of a difference. 95 for 4.
So that's my next question.
And another 4. Pushkar with an excellent shot through the covers.
I got it.
I don't want to come.
One strike away, and this ball is up in the air. And it is 6, and Loyalist take it. One shot finish. What a final we've had here. Six wickets in hand, and Loyalists take the final by defeating Dieppe Cricket Club with 6 wickets.
Come on!
6 overs left. Oh, umpire's reversing call. A premature celebration. I'm not sure what happened there. The 6 has been turned into, downgraded into 4. We're not entirely sure what happened there, but that leaves Loyalists still 1 short.
Let's go. Take it off.
Yeah, that's the last ball, I'll just add the number. That's all. Because I ended the last.
Apologies for the scorecard. The miscommunication says it's done, but there's 1 run left to get. 2 runs left for the win.
It was 99, it was 103 now after the ball.
2 runs.
That's something that happened.
We'll have to wait just a bit longer to get our celebration. So we are in the 15th over. The scorecard is not currently reflecting, but that one's up in the air. And the wicket.
And if they get the 2, I'll just add the 1 and end the match. So just the last thing is
So 5 wickets still in hand. 2 runs needed. So 5 overs left, just over 5 overs. 2 runs left to go. We're still not quite sure what happened with the signal there, but
Even when scoring ended and if they get a run, then I add it. That's how I finish. But we're not losing the bowler. That's fine.
and the single to bring it level.
Action! 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 Finish it!
Loyalist only one solitary run away from big victory here in the T20 final. Akshan on strike started this game explosively. Can he finish it explosively? And there it is, the final run, and the big victory for the Loyalists. It's their run-out winners on the field. Great rivalry, getting one back after yesterday's defeat, coming out victors today. Sure, there will be lots of partying at the club. Thank you everyone for joining us on the live stream. We hope you enjoyed this beautiful day of cricket as much as we did. And wish all happy day and happy winter, and we'll see you again next season.